Not holding the midget.
Here we go. Hit me. What you got to say? What you got to say?
I love to roll. Please won't you, mister?
It was all just stupid. I should have just paid for it and shut up about it.
Now she's saying it's 234 or something.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. But if the act of observation actually helps create such properties,
Okay, hi, angels. Oh, there's Love is Blind on. Crazy show. Honestly, I can't believe people keep going on there. Yet the crash outs are just too good to not watch mindlessly as I do other things. Kind of just do a small recap, maybe long recap, who knows, of my trip. I never got to finish my New Year's series because things got a little unforeseen. Can you imagine that? Unforeseen circumstances in this day and age? That's crazy. And then honestly, life kind of just has gotten away from me for a second. Big changes are happening, I think. Or life is just feeling really different right now, which is cool. I was in LA at the beginning of the fires for I think about a week. And then honestly, I was kind of just full spiraling. I haven't been through a life event like that on my own. And yeah, was just really not sleeping and not doing well being here. Luckily, fires were not in my area. And like, you know, all in all, I'm safe and so lucky, and so many other people are. Can't say the same, but yeah, just living in like a wooded area and being by myself, I was just like very on edge for a while. So I had already been planning on taking a Southwest trip, which is odd, but back in December, I was gonna try to spend the whole month in Santa Fe and do an apartment swap type vibe with someone, but then it just didn't end up panning out. And then luckily I have friends and friends' families and stuff in my hometown, which is like 12 hours from LA. So I ended up just kind of like spur of the moment driving out there. I spent a week or so in Durango, kind of decompressing, which was really nice. I really do love circling back to like my hometown now. It's so interesting just how different it feels being there. Like I have such a different relationship with where I grew up for like 2 weeks. And I was kind of just taking it day by day to see what unfolded, and ended up having an old coworkers that I used to work with in restaurants in Durango like 10 years ago have her spot be free in Santa Fe, and just like little things just like started working out. And it's interesting because I've been feeling so drawn back there that I was wanting to spend a more significant amount of time to kind of reconnect to that area and home. And I feel like I did just learn a lot, and I've been practicing 2 feet in, as we spoke about in my other videos. Honestly, I think I'm doing a good job at 2 feet in. If anything, I'm putting 3 feet in. So that's cool. Yeah, I think this whole time period has just, I mean, I think made a lot of people reflect on things, and I think the state of the world right now feels just very tumultuous, as it has been feeling, but you know, even more so. Something that felt really important from this trip was like, I think I feel so drawn to like simplicity in general in my life, and I think living in big cities for all of my adulthood has been challenging to like keep up that root of like simplicity of like what I'm naturally drawn to. Also, I think like the amount of kind of like shame I carry with that because of the more fast-paced lifestyles within cities. So it feels like I'm like constantly maybe butting heads with like what other people around me are doing, like culturally, I guess, or just like the pace of the city, which in so many ways I like, and I've grown so much from being and like pushing myself into these environments that were very different from how I grew up. But I also feel like I felt very interesting being back in that general area and just realizing how happy I was being there. And that felt very illuminating. I guess what I feel like I'm really trying to balance right now is this simpleness of life that I just really do like all the time. Outside of anything, I just think that is something I enjoy like so much. Like I like to just hang out with people at houses, and I like to just play games and have some drinks and chill and whatever, and I'm not always like wanting to be caught up in like the next thing. But then also I think holding like expansiveness at the same time, I think it feels really hard in, I guess, the ways that we're all kind of conditioned that like success also means like having a lot and doing a lot and living kind of like a big life, like fast-paced life. And I think there is a lot to that is good, and the expansiveness of that I like I still feel drawn to like constantly wanting to just like evolve myself or grow and like have more like, you know, those things feel important to me. But yeah, I guess like, I don't know, something, I guess a phrase I was thinking about is people have some things right everywhere you go. People in the cities have things right, and people in the country have things right. Like, there are these aspects that are embodied within different places that do like help bring that out in us. And I guess I'm pondering like how to, yeah, bring what you want to cultivate no matter where you are, and just working on that, as well as just like, really feels like right now I'm just taking everything day by day to see how it goes. Yeah, feel like things are things are happening, perhaps, that are fun and exciting, and we'll see. Overall, really nice trip. Hard to even put into words how good of a trip it was for me, which is also why it took me so long to edit this video, because I just was hitting a block of like how to even convey like what I feel like has been happening the past few months for me. But maybe that's it for now, and I forget that I can just say some bits in one video, and then I could just make more videos and say the rest instead of trying to blab it all out at once to you all. But I hope you're all doing well, and yeah, I'll see you all so soon in the next